Well, the badgers have been back and they've cleared out everything. And they've left this cob. Obviously wasn't ready, but they've pretty much eaten everything. Now I'd put these poles in to put this wire cage around it, but I was having trouble hammering these in, so I was trying to get hold of a post driver to get these in firmly and then put the netting on, otherwise they'd just knock it over. So whilst I was doing that, they've come and cleared me out. Well, saved me a job. Well, I've done half the job. I just had to put these in a bit further and tie that around it, but then they'd have probably dug under it as they've done to other people, so yeah, not happy about it. And they've been digging holes in the wood chips all over the place, obviously looking for worms and grubs and things. So as the other people's crops are finishing, they're going back to their normal food. Oh look, there's a bindweed root. And the greenhouse is just about finishing. I've still got a lot of tomatoes coming in. Got fruit flies all over the place because as soon as the tomatoes crack, they're on it. But the peppers are doing great now, and the aubergines are okay. But yeah, it's time to harvest some of these peppers and wind down some of these tomatoes, because this one is finished. There's nothing on it now on the main stem, but it's come up from the bottom because it was in the corner. I didn't get to it. It's got some flowers done. I think it'll set fruit now. It's start of September, so you might just about manage it. But I need to have a good prune in here. These potatoes have succumbed to blight, so I'm very careful not to touch these and then touch the ones inside the greenhouse. But I'll get rid of these. But everybody else's tomatoes have gone as well, so that's no surprise. But the sunflowers are doing magnificent. Now these are all seeds from the same seed head that my friend Brett collected, and she gave me a piece off one of the heads 2 years ago. And this one looks like a Mongolian giant, and it's supposed to have one head. But this one from the same flower head, look, still got bees on them. It's got multiple heads, multiple small heads. Look, the bees are loving it, considering it's a dull day. And obviously the birds have had a good go at the seeds on this one. But this must be a cross, obviously, because that's come true, but this one obviously crossed with something else. This bee looks a bit weird. It's a bit sluggish. And the other bees are buzzing about, so it's not the temperature. So I don't know what's wrong with this one. It's just very sluggish. But anyway, that's nature for you. So I don't mind the birds eating that one, but I want some seeds off this one, so I better not eat this one. I might put some protection on it. I'm going to move one of the compost bins to the front so I can empty out all the stuff from the bottom, because there's no point dragging everything all the way up here and then dragging it all the way back down again. So I want one that's close to the greenhouse, so I'll move one of these. This is the obvious place for the compost bin because it's right by the greenhouse door. This is all the bindweed I pulled. That's dried. So let's move this brown out of the way. Let's go out of the way. Nice brown one needs to get rid of. Right. So all this bindweed is now dry, is alright. Because it's dead now, it's not going to root. It's been sitting in the barrel for a few weeks. It would help if this thing don't pop out. Okay, the tumbling toms have had it as well, so they can go in. Sorry, not tumbling toms, tumblers. Tumbling toms I put in last. Now, black spores only survive on living tissue. So they can be composted. Right, that's done. All the blighty bits are in there, and it'll all rot down, and the blight spores won't survive in the compost, so not worried about that. The trouble with these Dalek composters is that once the weight of the compost gets in behind this flimsy lid, it tends to push out, which is why I've had to put a bit of bamboo just to sort of hold it, and it's not even full. So what I'm going to do is dig this back a bit and put another piece of white plastic behind it. Right, that's in, and once I put the compost in, that will actually push it back a bit further up against the side of the Dalek, and that should hold it in place. So those quarter barrel pieces are coming in very handy. And at the end of September, I'm still harvesting a good amount, including plenty of apples.